Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special video because I built an NHL team during classes today when I had no work to do. And yeah, we're going to be looking at the team I built. We'll start with the AHL team. And we'll move to tax squad, scratches, goalies, defense, and then loaded offense. Yeah, everybody at least, and just so you know, I made the salary cap 999, so 999,000,000, 999,000, and 999. And my cap hit is $239,631,807, leaving me with $760,368,192 in cap space. That's just how stacked the team is. It takes up almost $240 million. You serious? Like, it's nuts. So we'll start with the AHL defense, or goaltending. You've got a ton of goalies. You've got Keith Petruzzelli, Dennis Hildeby, Vyacheslav Peksa, Artur Akhtamov, which is a bunch of Leafs goalies for the AHL teams, Martin Jones, Matt Murray, Joseph Woll, and Ilya Samsonov are AHL goalies. Yeah. Samsonov and Jones and Murray and Woll don't even get close to the team. The defense on the right deep side, there's, I think, 7 or 8. There's William Villeneuve, Topi Namela, Connor Timmins, Ilya Lyubushkin, and now we get into our starting 3 right defensemen, Timothy Liljegren, Chris Letang, and Erik Karlsson. Yeah. And then on the left side, you've got Marshall Riffai, Mikko Kokkonen, Noah Chadwick, Maxime Lajoie, Joel Edmondson, Simon Benoit, and Mark Giordano. And yeah, we'll now head up to the forwards. We'll start with the left wing. Kyle Clifford, there's, I think, actually 7 again. So we'll start with the 3 backups. We'll start with the backups for every position. We'll start with the right wing backup, which is Max Ellis. On the right wing, on centers, it's Braden Kessler, Dylan Gambrell, and Nick Abruzzese. Zezes? I don't know. And on the left is Kyle Clifford, Ty Voigt, and Roni Hirvonen as our backups for those positions. And on the left wing, you've got Noah Gregor on the third line with Pontus Holmberg and Brian Fairberg. On the third line, you've got Nicholas Robertson with Steves as the other winger, Alex Steves. And the center is Evgeny Malkin. On the second line, you've got Connor Dewar and Ryan Reeves with the center of Elias Pettersson. And on the first line, you've got Anton Lundell centering with Patrick Kane on the right wing, centered by Dylan Larkin. This team is worth a lot of money, and these guys are probably worth similar to my defense because there's so many players. Now we have the attacking squad, which has Fraser Minton, Matt Rempe. Yeah, I traded for Matt Rempe and somebody else from a bunch of other players from the Rangers. Easton Cowan, Bobby Moran, and Matthew Nyes are on the attacking squad. I'm actually going to move Nyes up to the scratches. So yeah, on the scratches you have Nyes, Gustav Forsling, Brandon Montour, Alexis Lafreniere, Noah Hannafin, and Max Domi. Yeah, and now we'll head to the goalies where it really starts to get... That's just the scratches, by the way, we just named. Then taxi squad. Like, listen to that shit. And on the goaltending side, no players on the injury reserve for the LTIR because they either traded them or moved them to the AHL. Mark Giordano, in case. And on goalies, your third goalie is Tristan Jarry, your second goalie is Jake Ottinger, and your starting goalie is Igor Shesterkin. Then your right, now we'll go with the left defense, which is Quinn Hughes, Miro Heiskanen, and Morgan Riley. On the right side, you've got, this is insane, everybody's worth a minimum $9 million. Kemba McCarr on the first line, with Adam Fox and Charlie McAvoy. McAvoy's my third line D. It's insane. Our fourth line on the forwards for the NHL is DeBrincat, centered by Sidney Crosby. Just cannot not include him. And Willie Nylander. I'm missing Kucherov. I don't really care. I'm missing Point as well, and Hedman and some other people. But I don't want them in this team. I want to have it be a young team that can stick together for a while. Then you've got Jason Robertson, centered by McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. You've got second line of Draisaitl, McDavid, and Marner. 2 playmakers and a scorer. Like, dude. Then you've got 2 scorers and 3 scorers on this line. I know. You got Pastrnak, Matthews, and Panarin. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to head up to the trades I made and the draft picks. So we'll start with round 7. In 2024 draft picks, we've got a round 7 from Maple Leafs. The Ottawa Senators are set round 7. The Red Wings round 7. And the New Jersey Devils round 7. Draft pick for this coming season, this 2024 draft. Then in round 6, I've got the Detroit Red Wings pick. In round 5, I've got the pick from Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, and Detroit. I traded for every single pick Detroit had in these 3 years, so you're going to see a lot of Detroit. And then in round 4, which is the only round I didn't get a Detroit pick for every single year. The only round. So every other year, round has a draft pick for the next 3 years. So then in round 4, and for 2024, we have the Stars and the Maple Leafs pick. Then in round 3, I just have the Red Wings pick for this coming season. Then in round 2, I have the Flyers, Penguins, and Red Wings draft picks. And then in round 1, which is probably how I have my most draft picks, maybe this in round 7 are probably my number 2, so number 1 and 2. I have the Detroit one, the Toronto one, and the Dallas one. So now we'll head back to round 7 for 2025, where I have St. Louis's draft pick, Detroit's draft pick, and Toronto's draft pick. Because I'm the Maple Leafs, I have the draft picks for that. And then for round 6, I have Toronto and Detroit, which is probably where I have my least. That in round 4. In round 5, I've got the Toronto and Detroit. And then in round 4, I've got the Bruins draft pick, what I got from McAvoy and Pastrnak, which I think might have been 2 separate trades. For round 3, I've got the Penguins pick and the Red Wings pick. Then round 2, I've got the Red Wings pick. Round 1 this coming season, I've got the Stars, Penguins, and Red Wings first round picks. Then in 2026, I have for 7th round, I have the Maple Leafs and Red Wings. Round 6, I just have the Red Wings. Round 5, I've got the Red Wings and Leafs, again. For round 4, I've got the Red Wings. For round 3, I've got the Red Wings, Sharks, Penguins, and Maple Leafs draft picks. That's a lot of picks. Then in round 2, I've got the Stars, Penguins, and Red Wings picks. Then in round 1, this is where I have the most picks in a round, other than round 3, this is coming in. Then round 3 in this 2026 draft, round 5 and round 7 in the 2024 draft. This is tied for 4. I have 4 picks in this one, round 1 picks. I've got the one from Toronto Maple Leafs, which won't be very high because I have the best team in the NHL. The best Dallas Stars, Pittsburgh Penguins, and of course the Detroit Red Wings. So many picks. So I'll tell you the trades I made. We'll start with the top one, where I got McKinnon, Makar, and Rantanen for some guy named Nikita Grebenkin. Yeah, who was a reserve. Then I got Quinn Hughes and Elias Pettersson for Cade Weber. Then I got, this is the worst trade I made, Noah Hannafin straight up for some AHL guy named Wyatt Shingotha. But I only got him because I needed a D at the time, and I was just pretty much going to put him in the reserves by the end of this anyway. Attack his scratches anyway. Then I've got Gustav Forsling, Anton Lundell, and Brandon Montour for Hudson Malinowski. And once I get into the trade I made with Boston and Dallas and Pittsburgh, those are the 3 trades where I started to give crap up that are good players that obviously will not be in this team. And the AHL team would be loaded if I didn't give any of these players up. By loaded, I mean loaded. But I got Fox, Panarin, and Shesterkin for Joe Miller. I got Lafreniere and Matt Rempe for Brandon Lisewski. Draisaitl and McDavid for VT Miettinen. I said that wrong for sure. I got Pastrnak and McAvoy for Brody, Muzzin, and Tavares. All 3 players, so I put on LTIR. Then I got Heiskanen, Ottinger, and Robertson, as well as 3 Dallas first-round picks, and a for 24, 25, 26, and a second-round pick for 2026 for Yarncroke, Kampf, Klingberg, and McCabe. 3 of them are on LTIR, or 2 of them are on LTIR started. Kampf was the 4th line center, and McCabe was the 2nd line D, but then they all ended up on injured reserve LTIR, or the AHL, so I traded them. Because I had value. These are trades I started to make that I had to give value. Some of these other ones I didn't have to. So I was giving up somebody who was valuable off the reserve list because they were all prospects and really valuable. That's why they're doing it. And trade number 10 I got for Bertuzzi. I got Crosby, Jari, Erik Karlsson, Letang, and Evgeny Malkin. The 3 of them are in the AHL. The bottom 3 that I got, the last 3, Letang, Karlsson, and Malkin, all in the AHL. Well, Jari's our third string goalie and Crosby's our fourth line center. I got this for Bertuzzi, by the way, which is going to be 2 second-round picks for 2024, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, first-round pick in 2025, and a 2025 third-round pick, which are both Pittsburgh's, 2026 first-round pick, first and second-round pick, and third-round pick, which are all Pittsburgh's, and a third-round pick in that 2026 draft, which is from San Jose. Then this is where I got every single draft pick Detroit had in their possession. So I got Kane, Larkin, and DeBrincat, and 18 draft picks for nobody. I gave literally nobody. I gave future considerations, which is basically a 7th-round draft pick. And I didn't even trade. I just gave him some random guy who is not a good prospect. He's supposed to be a AHL bottom 6 forward. Ronnie Hervone. No, I'm joking. I didn't give him up. Literally, it's a blank space. Like, look. This is the Detroit column, what they got right here. They got nothing. This is what I got. After the players, I got a 2024 first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 2 sevenths from the Red Wings in the 2024 draft. 2025, I got a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 2 sevenths in 2025. In 2026, I got a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7th. For nothing. And I think that's all the trades I made so far. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I've done with this team on the site called Cap Friendly, where you can just search up on Google NHL Roster Builder. The top one will be Cap Friendly. Choose the Maple Leafs. They have tons of draft picks and trade value. And tons of good prospects, which are equal to Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Or Kevin McCarr, Rantanen, and McKinnon. Or 3 players and 23 draft picks. 23 draft picks for nothing. Fuck, you keep trading nothing for every single player in the NHL. Anyway, it's a great site. I enjoyed my time doing this. And yeah, it was really fun. Peace, motherfuckers. Walmart. Don't actually do that with Jake Paul. Don't do that again. I'll never do that ever again, and I never recommend doing it ever again. Peace, motherfuckers. Yeah. Alexa, play Blueberry Faygo by Lil Mosey.
Here's Blueberry Faygo.
And I'm going to go back because it's copyright.
On
Bye.
Amazon Music.